So I just couldn't stay away, could I? I was like, oh, I'm done for today. No, I need to play more. I love this game too much. We're going back. We're back in. It's time to go to this dungeon. I'm excited to see what's in store. Let's just do it. We've been putting this off for, what, 16 days?
What do you think?
So yeah, let's sneak in. So okay. Is this going to be like a stealth dungeon? Because it's referring to sneaking in, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
So?
Alright, you know the plan. The formula is deep within the stronghold, and we gotta get it to it somehow.
Our lives are forfeit the moment they discover our true intentions. It would be wise to gather information from the other soldiers.
Let's go.
The crew quarters are just down this way and to the right. Let's make our way there.
Okay. Hey everyone! How's it going? You doing good? How are you all doing? I heard Juna sing the other day and instantly fell for her. Just couldn't help it. No wonder Lord Louise is with a woman like that. Our ranks hold some downright obsessive fans of the songstress, and first and foremost among them has got to be the helmsman. Okay, that's good to know. I wonder if she's going to join our ranks before the dungeons end. Perhaps. Hello, Stephen. Yeah, perhaps indeed. We shall see. We shall see.
This place.
So yeah, descend the ladder. Before we go into the ladder... Okay, so we can't go through here, can we?
No go, I guess.
Seems like it won't open without a key. Let's.
Okay, yeah, so we need a key before we can go in there. Gotcha. Okay, understood. This is very interesting. Don't even think about going into the back room. It's off limits to bottom rung grunts like us. Sneaking in? That's a good one. Come off it, mate. Those guards ain't letting you through. I won't see about that. There's something up here. I want the treasure. Yeah, White Hawk Wings. Oh. Ooh, is that any good?
What now?
Because, we did have a gunner at our ranks. Let me take a look at the weapon. We have got new weapons as it stands. Yeah, it's a little better. Oh, it could be purified as well, so yeah, actually pretty good. Let me double check and make sure we definitely can't have something better. Because there might be something better, but I don't think so. No, I think we're good for now. Yeah, we are. Okay, cool. Alright, well, that's cool. Good stuff. Halt! Where do you think you're going? You lot are the new recruits I've been hearing about, aren't you? Rank and file ain't allowed into restricted areas. Don't make me repeat that.
Oh, no.
Really? Why are they restricted? Because that's the rule, that's why. It's for ranking officers only, like Sergeant Xanth. You got no business going back into his quarters. So if you're all caught up, get your ass back to your post. Come back if you manage to get a name for yourselves around here. Interesting. This feels like the ship dungeon in Persona 5 currently. I don't know if it's going to be anything like that intrinsically, but just the vibe gives me the same thing. Sergeant Xanth, isn't he that hulking brute that got in our faces earlier? So he's the one in charge of the crew quarters area. It would be a fool's errand to try and convince those obstinate guards to let us pass. Perhaps our fists would make a more compelling argument.
Don't.
No, if you make a scene here, then we'll only get found out instantly. We have to think of another way.
How might we stay out of the guards' sight?
I see.
If they ever leave their post, perhaps then we could slip in. Maybe the other soldiers around here know something. Let's ask around. Interesting.
Hey.
Boy, how's about you and me have a drink here tonight? We don't get any real breaks, so nothing beats getting hammered to hell and back, you know? Now, couldn't hurt to invite the 2 door guards along as well. Heard one of them say they brought some of the good stuff in today. Interesting. I saw the guards giving you a hard time, you know. They aren't all that bad as it goes. Just get a little drunk and drink in them and they'll warm right up to you. We haven't got some drink, because we were given some from that side quest, but I don't expect the game to force you to do that, so I don't think that's the answer. Guards chase you off? Of course they did. They're not going to take a kid like you seriously. A rookie's got to make a name for himself, you know? Give the rest of us a reason to remember your face. Interesting. You're just sort of looking over here.
Oh, come on.
You really want to get into the back room no matter what, eh? Curious lot, ain't you? If you really want in there that badly, I wager you could sneak in when the guards aren't around. Assuming such a thing is possible, mind you.
What should we do?
So what's our next course of action? It would seem that there are indeed some cracks within their vigilance.
Huh.
I've got an idea. Just watch.
An idea? Oh, what are you planning, Stroll?
You again. I'm only gonna say this once more. You're not allowed back there. Oh, sir, I wouldn't dream of going back there. You misunderstand. I only come back to talk to you. To learn from an esteemed senior crewmate. Huh? You want to do what now? Well, you do seem like a stand-up chap.
That reminds me.
I've heard you've got quite a discerning palate. Think I might join you for a drink or two? You could learn a lot from someone of your pedigree. Oh, why didn't you tell me you were a fellow connoisseur? My shift's not quite up yet, but what the hell, one drink couldn't hurt.
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh, Straw actually did it. They was really do know how to schmooze.
All right.
We should seize this opening. Go now.
Wait.
Hold a moment. We'll stand out if we move as a group. And we know precious little about what's beyond that door. I believe this calls for reconnaissance. One of us ought to go ahead as a scout. Once they are assured the area is clear of prying eyes, they call for the rest to follow. Agreed?
There's a sound plan. But raises the question, who will we send out?
What do you think?
Huh, Captain? Maybe Heismay on the basis that you can hear things at a time?
That's fine.
Ah, superb. Clandestine operations are my forte after all.
Let Louis employ an area you chief beyond yourself. Should you be spotted, will you be able to maintain our deception?
Sure.
She's right. If you got spotted, we wouldn't be able to talk our way out of it. This might be the one situation where you stand out too much, Heismay.
Then it would seem that scouting duty is not for me. We should think further on our
What do you
choice.
think?
Okay, you go.
Leave it to me.
Say no more. It shall be done. Regardless of their numbers, I'll root out the lot of them. We can't call any attention to ourselves, remember?
Okay, is it gonna be me?
See.
Alright, it's
What do you
me.
think?
Well, alright, I'll go. Now that's reassuring. I have full confidence in your abilities.
I agree with Heismay. You will undoubtedly succeed. Hate to burden you with further responsibilities, but you are the best suited for the task.
Right?
And besides, it's your job to grab the curse's formula anyway. No need to fear with you. I'll be with you all the way.
So I'm just moving my heater closer because
It's cold.
We're off.
Stroll's still distracting the Stroll's still distracting the sentry. Go now while we have the chance.
that is not a quiet door.
Oh, this is interesting. Oh, it's kind of like Zelda. Ocarina. I hope you realize this will be the tough part. The room up there is Sergeant Zamps, and he's in charge of this area.
What should we do?
It looks like there's a decent amount of guards around. How should we secure this without getting noticed?
Honestly.
Will you listen to a word I said? If we do that, we'll raise a huge commotion.
Okay, we need to knock out the guards.
You need to get close to the guards without them noticing you, then ambush them from behind to knock them out. I'll help you with my phase sight too. If we work together, we'll get this done in no time.
Okay, so there are guardsmen patrolling the inside of the Shatterverse. If you enter their field of vision, you will be captured. Without being seen, approach the enemy from behind, catch them, pressing X on them. Wide view. Okay,
Give it a shot. Watch out.
interesting.
I don't.
I mean, it worked.
Nice.
Let's leave him to his nap,
Look
huh?
at you. Let's do it.
Okay, this is kind of cool. I'm usually very bad with stealth stuff, just to be clear. Like, apocalyptically bad, but hopefully it would not be the case today. Okay, so that person is facing that way, so we need to get you afterwards. How far do you go?
Okay then.
Oh, okay, we moved you out of the way, that makes sense. Boop! Nice, good stuff, good stuff.
Right.
Sam's quarters are in the back. Let's go call everyone over.
Can I cut in?
Hang on a second. Let me see if I can sense anybody inside. There's someone in there. And they're alone. Now's our chance.
Let's take care of him quickly. The guard from earlier is probably still passed out drunk. The commotion will bring others running.
Okay, let's obtain his key. This is actually a very interesting dungeon. It's very different. Hang on, do you remember what the informant told us about Zamf? He was described as a huge man clad in armor. Must be a guy who hassled us earlier. We should avoid trying to overpower a guy like that. The informant mentioned that a different strategy, like using poisons or burns, might be more effective. If we follow the intel we got, we should be able to handle Zamf. Let's take care of him before we get found out and this whole plan goes belly up. Yeah, let's go, why not? Let's just do it. We should be fine. I'm confident. And what the blazes do you lot think you're doing? I don't recall clearing the rank and file to set foot in here. Wait, I recognize you. You're the little runts from before. Well, it's no wonder you haven't got any manners. You just brought yourselves 10,000 push-ups.
No.
Oh, no, sir. We're here on business. Yes, very official business.
What's the meaning of
Business, he says. Spit it out, then. I'd love to know what business a bunch of wet-behind-the-ear recruits have with Sergeant Xanth.
We wish to borrow a key from you. You do possess a key that grants access to the area beyond this one, correct?
Come again?
Oh, I'd expected a better story than that. You think I'm stupid enough to just hand my key over? We beg your leniency, sir. As we are new to Louise's service, we wish to familiarize ourselves with his runner in hopes of better performing our duties. Well, if you were half as clever as you are bold, you know power is everything around here, and I've got no mind to entertain requests from boot scrapers. You want in that door? You better have the guts to back it up. Get this through your thick skulls. Weaklings have no business in Louise's army.
So, to put it another way, if we show you how powerful we are, you'll lend us the key?
What's this?
Are you daft? You must be if you're challenging the mighty Sergeant Xanth. Bold and stupid. You don't seem to value your lives much, do you? No matter, I'll beat some sense into you. It's clear that you ain't gonna learn nothing unless it hurts, so I'm gonna straighten you out like a smithy on a sword by clanging your heads together.
How fortuitous for us then. We've our own business to attend to after all. We shan't be defeated here.
Do it.
We need to take him down before the guards outside wake up. Or we're dead meat. Let's wreck him.
Draw and have at
Okay, so we got a time limit. 10 minutes or...
We're in deep trouble if we let him call his allies. Strike fast and take him out before he can do anything.
Now, show me what you can do. On guard.
3 turns or less? Oh, wow, okay.
I'll
it.
take this.
Ah, boo! Okay,
What's the matter? Let's see you
Alright.
fight.
Megado, gotta do it.
Magic seeds.
How much health have you got? Not a lot.
Sword master, if nothing else. Power of darkness. Just
Okay.
a scratch.
Magic knight.
What I want to do is I want to see if do we have something for poisons. Poison one enemy? Yeah, I'll do.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, well, that does loads. Oh, it's every attack as well? Oh, that's great.
God, you've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
Assassin.
Alright. Assassinate, let's go.
Darker arts.
Flippin' hell. One shot, alright, nice.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'll do it.
To ever greater heights, even I had more to
Not bad at all.
such strength.
Being by half-wit little shites. I can't believe this. What the hell was that magic? That was like that with no igniter. Doesn't make any damn sense.
I consider our strength amply demonstrated. Now then, the key.
What?
No, I refuse. You're mad if you think I'm handing it over.
You know, I wonder what Lord Louis would have to say about you losing to half-wit little shites. Doesn't seem very becoming of an officer of your station, does it?
Oh, wait. Get it, alright? I'll lend you the key. Just keep your bloody mouth shut. Alright. Not to breathe a word of this to Lord Louise. Or to any of the other soldiers.
I'm sorry, are you still barking orders? Did you forget that we just wiped the floor with you? Whatever. Come on, let's use this to get to the crew quarters.
Alright.
That was easy enough. One down, 3 to go.
Nice.
We got the key. Now we can get into the next area, so let's hurry. I'm assuming we can't go in here yet.
Alright.
Oh, no, we can. Okay. Oh, this just leads back here. I see. Okay. Understood. Interesting. Very interesting.
My health is pretty good, but I will heal just a bit. Yeah, highs may certainly. Alright, let's go. Okay, I see how this is going. This is cool. I like this dungeon. It's very different. Well, there's even a restroom should we need it. I mean, we don't really... I mean, I'll save anyway, just in case, but... We really don't need this. We're pretty good, I'd say.
Let's go.
It's interesting that this dungeon is so theoretically small. That might change in this floor, to be fair. We might start to see just how big it is. Interesting. Path diverges.
Got a sec?
Looks like it splits into a starboard corridor and a corridor and a port corridor. Either one will take us further in. There's a different area altogether beyond those corridors, so we'll need to find another key if we want to keep moving. Whether we choose port or starboard, we shall need to obtain a key from whoever is designated the designated overseer of this area.
Truth is,
About that, I know their names. Those guards told me everything I wanted to know a few drinks in. First is Seba, the maintenance chief down the starboard corridor. He's a stubborn bastard with no sense of humour to speak of, but he's a first-rate engineer.
Isn't that?
We heard about Seba from the informant, remember? He said his specialty is magic that repels attacks. And while he can't repel magic, it won't work too well against him either. We were advised to figure out some way to nullify his barrier. We have a pretty good chance of beating Seba if we take that advice into consideration. If you feel we're prepared enough, let's take him on. And the port corridor is Master Sergeant Gleecom. There, no whispers that he's gone mad. Best to expect him that he'll put up a fight.
Let's see.
Heard about Gleecom from the informant. His shout is so loud it can daze you. The informant said Gleecom is susceptible to being provoked, so if someone could draw his attention, that could help turn the battle in our favour. Alright, fair enough.
So,
no.
Moment, please. I cannot continue to burden you with this task, and with this task. And wait, can I continue to burden you with both this task each and every time? I missed each. What if I performed reconnaissance on the starboard corridor myself?
If so,
If we were delegating tasks, then I would not miss the opportunity to be with you, Siva. Leave scouting to the port corridor to me.
really?
Really? That's great! I feel a lot better knowing you two would be out there. I'll stay put and keep an eye out on our rear. Let me know as soon as you've cleared the way. Alright, sounds like a plan. Stay on your toes, everyone. Okay, that just leaves us. We can go down either corridor, so it's your call.
What do you think?
Can I quickly go back? Yes, I can. I'm curious what the other door was. I suspect it won't let me in, but in case it can, it would be good to open it if it actually can let us in. Oh, maybe. Oh, it's a lift. I see. This will take us down to the bottom, I presume. Yeah. Okay. My bad. Okay. Understood. Okay. I gotcha. Yeah, I don't really mind which way we go, so I guess either will do. There is no way by the end of this Luis is still going to be on our side. There is not a chance in hell. Oh god, no. Alright, let's go. I've already forgotten which one that was, but let's go anyway. Whoa, this room's a little bigger.
Check this out.
Over there. Gleecom's quarters.
Okay. Sorry, yawns. Yawns are good.
This area is pretty well guarded. It'll be hard to maneuver without drawing attention to ourselves.
Uh,
Huckleback's gone ahead of us already. If we play this smart, we can catch up with her.
okay.
Just listen. The deal's the same as before. We knock out all the guards and clear a path for everyone. Sneak up at the guards and then ambush them from behind in order to stun them.
Watch
Alright,
out.
cool.
Yep.
Okay, one down.
God, that's done. Amazing.
Okay, there's a person right there, so I want to be careful of them. Person there, are you turning around? I've got time to run if you come down here. Okay. Gonna run then. Can you like move a little faster so I can get you? Be a lot easier. Boop. Alright, cool.
Okay then.
When's the next one?
Watch out!
Oh, you turn around, you little bastard. There we go.
I knew it!
Alright,
Amazing.
good stuff. Up here.
If it's useful, I say grab it. Let's do it.
It's an interesting idea. I do quite like it. And this is from someone who generally doesn't like stealth games. Like, okay, I don't... It's not that I dislike them. I'm just really bad at them. I think it's more accurate to say. Okay, it's interesting, but there's nothing over here. How would I get you?
Watch
Currently
out!
unsure. Outdoor shoes, or what are they?
What now?
Oh, actually, that would be good for Heisme.
Ah, 'tis you.
You were swifter in your arrival than I expected. Those guards are proving a troublesome barrier. At the moment, there's no way through.
Right?
I don't think we can make it past them through tread right now. If we could just get their attention somehow, then I shall create an opportunity and leave the duty of follow through in your capable hands. Be careful, Hulkenberg.
On guard!
Oh, hello, Peter. Okay. Oh.
Right.
What was that? Someone there? Sounded like some cargo toppling over. Go check it, will you?
What do we do?
Looks like Hulkenberg drew their attention. Now it's your chance.
This is no good.
No, it's fine.
I don't like this. Just
Whoops. Okay, somehow you didn't see me. Unfathomably as it is.
let's do it.
Wait for it. You go up. Go up. Go up. Go good. Bye.
You did it!
Alright. Cool.
As expected.
You carried out our plan magnificently, as I had no doubt you would. The gotcha posed no further threat.
Come on.
You can be pretty reckless for a night, you know that? Can't argue with results though.
Thanks.
It would be wisest for me to step away before I draw any further suspicion. Luck be with you going forward.
All right.
You're facing the other way, right? Yeah. Also, like, it was hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure you are.
Okay then.
On to the next one.
There's one over here. Bye. Okay.
Okay then. Amazing.
So I think there's only one left. Looks like it. Well, maybe not just one. But...
Okay then. Yeah!
Okay, there's one over there.
It'll do, right? Couldn't hurt to take it.
I'm gonna wait for you here. You'll turn around eventually. I assume. Yes, you will. Yes, there we go.
And we're done. Some of the guards snoring. I guess we're uncomfortable. Anyway, we secured our infiltration routes. We're good to go. Let's call everyone. Okay, cool. Let's go.
Let's see.
Looks like he's by himself. Let's act fast.
Okay.
Isn't that
You shout so that I can daisy.
Ready?
Yeah, okay.
right?
Yeah, I just want to see if there's any items I didn't.
Hey,
Oh. Oh, boo. Okay, fine. I'll get it later.
Ready?
Right, let's go then. So if you miss something, you can go back. Okay, understood. Alright, cool. Yeah, because I don't want to miss stuff.
What are you up to?
Yeah, some peasants think they can just waltz into Gallica, the great domain, uninvited today.
what?
This guy smells like the floor of a distillery. Look at you, little bitty elder kids. Sort of red breed, aren't you? You those new additions that I got told about. It doesn't matter. Here, drink up. Like I always say, the two things that'll cure your sorrows are booze and bloodshed. Cheers to that. You got some real spirit, haven't you? And before you... Would you look at that? Dry as a bone. Careful, or you really will get promoted. You lot, you're the same as the rest of us, ain't you? Spurned by this dog-shite world and nowhere else to turn but Lord Louise. Me, I'm Parapus, so I know the feeling. With Louise in command and Gallica the Great at his side, we'll smash this world to bloody bits. And you'll be there too, yeah?
Well,
Something to that effect. In truth, we'd like to acquaint ourselves with our new compatriots, which requires us to procure a key to access the remaining parts of the runner.
What are you up to?
A key? Oh, you want to see the bridge, is that it? But, not sure if I ought to hand it over to a bunch of new recruits. But our being new is all the more reason we must deepen our friendships. Such companionship will ensure we're of use to Lord Louise and a brighter future for all. Okay, how about this? We scrap, you beat me, kiss your suffer? After all, power talks, and them's the rules around here. And besides, there's nothing I love better than a good brawl. Except booze. Just me thinking back to our advance in the Grand Cathedral. Beautiful justice it was, seeing those parapasating bastards get poked by our cannons. This is the guy that ordered the lead of the bombardment? Truly serendipitous. We shall accept this challenge. After all, we've been handed a reason we cannot lose. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, look at you. Take some guts to agree to that without pissing yourselves. Let's see if you can withstand the might of Gallica the Great. Sounds fun, let's go.
You want to scrap with me, eh? Hey? You've got guts, that's for sure. Let's see how much of them we can spill.
I was enjoying the drunk voice more,
We
but oh
don't
well.
shut this guy down. This is gonna get messy.
Come on, come on! Let's see some blood. Here I come, whelps.
3 turns or less. Oh no, here's the days. Ow. It's a rough start. That is a rough start. That's a fucking rough start. Okay.
Face me,
Get him healed up.
Rancor.
Alright, we are not wasting time here. Annoyingly, I don't think I have anything that heals days. What does days actually do?
thank you.
You know what? I'm not 100% sure because it didn't stop you from doing your attack.
Sword master.
Tough time hitting her marks. Troll's dazed.
Come,
He won't land any attacks like this.
I'll run you through.
Yeah, it really... Oh, I guess you can miss, maybe.
Come on, kill or be killed. Think.
Yikes, part 2.
Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Oh good, you missed, okay.
Assassin.
You probably don't have anything to steal. And even if you do, ah, you motherfucker.
The magic seeds.
Are you prepared?
I need to take you down. We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Come on, kill or be killed. Think. Wait.
Oh, we are in trouble. Okay, we might lose this. Oh, okay, we've recovered from days. Gorgeous. Then this shouldn't miss. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Do not miss. You son of a bitch. Okay, we're good. We kind of got away with it. Alright, fair enough. Thank you for the key. I'm so curious to see what the masks are all about. Got quite a lot of them now. Victory is ours. We'll be taking that key as promised. And he's out. Oh, like a lamp by the looks of it. Perhaps we went too far. Though, guess it could just be the alcohol. I had no idea he was the one responsible for the attack on the Grand Cathedral. Sounded like he saw it as revenge. I have no sympathy for the man. Among those who lost their lives in the attack, there were a great many Parapus just like him. At the end of the day, that's tyranny disguising itself as justice. Luis would just as soon sacrifice an innocent, and as promised them a brighter future.
Now then.
This is a discussion for a later date. For now, the key. Take it before he wakes.
Well,
You know, I kind of doubt he'll even remember losing to us. Come on, let's get to the bridge.
All right.
Probably not, yeah.
let's go.
Before we move on,
What now?
I wanted to see your... Yeah, can you have... Oh yeah, this is better, but... No, wait, it wasn't that. It was Matador shoes. Yeah, the one you've currently got is significantly better. To be fair. God, it costs Tarakaja and it has strength +4. That's super powerful. What the hell? That's incredible. Alright.
What now?
I didn't actually realise that. Yeah, I'll do.
Hey,
Okay, there's nothing left. Fine, it won't let me look. I figured there probably wasn't anything else, but yeah, it won't let me look anyway, so haha.
yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Pushing forward.
Where are we? I'm assuming it won't let us go that way. Or maybe it will, I don't know. Well, for now, we're going this way. Yeah, so far this is actually a very chill dungeon.
Here.
Hang on, this is familiar. We're in front of the reception room, but the brother showed us.
Look,
Everyone look. That's the lift to Luis's quarters.
Then, per Gallica's reconnaissance, all that remains is to ride the lift.
wait.
Hang on. We can't use the key if we don't we have on that lift. We need the officer's key, and they keep that one on the bridge.
That.
So the door at the bottom of the lift. Are we safe in assuming it leads to the bridge?
Yeah. We head through there, get the key, then Luis's quarters are in sight.
All right.
We are a hair's breadth away. We must secure the formula and break the curse over His Highness.
Captain, how about you and I go on ahead to the bridge before the others? We're more likely to be questioned if we move as a group.
Then.
We shall await your signal and guard our rear flank in the meantime. I managed to learn the helmsman in charge of the bridge is called Cabio. Didn't get much more than that,
So
unfortunately.
apparently.
Cabio watches the bridge when the ship's docked. From what I hear, he's a fan of the songstress Juna too.
Isn't that?
If someone told us a thing about Cabio.
He's terrified of lightning. Okay. Okay, lightning magic will do the trick.
Well,
Okay, let me
understood.
set that up then. I can do that.
We're off.
What now?
Certainly I can set that up. Yeah, get rid of that, put on... where is it? Where is it? There it is. Yeah, cool. Is there anyone else who can do lightning stuff? Not really. No, you can't do it. I think you can either, to be fair. No. No, you can't. Alright, that's fine. Just me, it's good. It's something. I may as well... Wait, no. No, that's not what I want. I want this. It's a relax spot. Convenient, but one exists.
How about a break?
It's a soldier's break room. Well, conveniently, no one's in. Yeah, again, we'll save just in case. So actually, this is it's such an interesting dungeon, because the other dungeons so far have been, like, a good 3-4 hours. Like, we know we're going to be in for a lot of battles. This is very, very different, and I like it. I appreciate the fact that it's different. So, what's this one going to be like?
At last.
The bridge is up ahead. We should find the key for Luis's personal quarters there. Seems like it's safe. There aren't any guards around. Wait, look! There's a window on that door. We can get a look inside from there.
First,
Okay, there's quite a few guards in there.
Just our luck. Of course the bridge is crawling with soldiers. We'll be spotted for sure. Well, this won't work. No choice but to look for another way.
Yeah, okay. Up here.
What's this?
This vent looks promising. We might be able to get through
What do
there.
you think?
We don't seem to have any other options, so might as well try. You good with that?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, but do it quietly, okay? Can't get caught now. Whew, we did it. We made it in, but now we have a new problem.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in here.
What are we going to do about all of them? No way we can sneak by all these soldiers undetected. Any bright ideas?
Let's take them all on.
No! Hey! Huh? Hey!
Let's take them on.
You want to fight them? I mean, maybe you could take them, but no, that wouldn't work. A fight this big would draw too much attention, and Luis would find out about it.
What?
If we did that, word of it would definitely reach Luis. Wait, that might actually work in our favour. I knew you'd come up with something eventually. Stay hidden. I think the others can help us.
So yeah, basically all of them.
This is bad.
This is the ammunition depot. A fire's broken out. It's gonna blow! We need backup immediately! Repeat, fire in the ammunition depot. Requesting immediate backup! Oh, good God! To me, lads, that fire is priority 1!
Over here!
'Tis the, well, what I meant to say is, this is the pantry. We spotted an intruder. We need reinforcements right away. The fiend ate all of the dried meats, bread, and, let's see, oh, and some salted fish before withdrawing. Send reinforcements immediately. What the hell? An assassin come on board with an empty stomach or something? Oh, whatever. Let's go get him. To arms!
Give me a hand!
Here. This is the engine room. The primary engine is out of control. I fear an explosion is imminent. All hands to the engine room. On the double. Do not tarry. Oh, in blazes. Now it's the engine room? So runner has gone to hell. Let's get over there quick.
Hey!
Sorry to keep you waiting. How'd it go?
Alright,
Right!
let's go. Oh, Lady Juna. How is it that I still long for you? When I always hear your voice singing in my head.
Well, looks like what we heard was true. He really is infatuated with Juna. The crew here really does love the songstress, don't they?
What's your deal?
What's this? Hang on. What are you all doing way up here? Well, the guards are supposed to be responding to the calls for backup.
No.
Oh, not us. We're new recruits. We've come to tour the bridge and introduce ourselves to superior officers. New recruits? You mean the ones who Lady Juna spoke to directly? Don't tell me. Is she the real reason you're here? I'm a big fan. I knew it! I can always spot a fellow fan. Lady Juna's just incredible, isn't she? Her voice carries my worries away like leaves on an autumn breeze. Name's Cabio, the helmsman. I'm Lady Juna's most devoted fan. Whole reason I enlisted so that I could bask in her radiant presence. Even a layabout like me needs to dream big. I have to take the Sharedrius, I can never pronounce that name, here way up and sail the starry skies with Juna at my side. Seems we've only entered the prologue of this little reverie. Our time runs short. Get the key quickly.
You're right. We don't even need to fight him. He's not paying attention, so let me just go ahead and grab it.
What the devil is going on there? Why am I seeing soldiers without the proper clearance on the bridge? You there. State your name, rank, and purpose. I haven't been informed of any troop reassignments.
Understand?
Entering the bridge without permission is a severe violation of regulations. You best have a good reason for being here, or else you'll be detained at once.
Indeed, it is just as he said. We borrowed the key from a senior officer and sought to familiarise ourselves with this runner.
That's about the most suspicious story I've ever heard. Hard to imagine a ranking officer simply lending a key to some grunts. I need to look into this. I'll have you know that you're speaking to Salva, Chief of the Guards. So once more, state your purpose and know that your life depends on your answer. Chief, though, these are those recruits. You know the ones. Wait a second. Wait a second. Just what are the recruits doing in here anyway?
No.
Simply came to observe. Now that we've pledged ourselves to Lord Luis, we want to know the Charadiris inside and out. I cannot pronounce the fucking name. Even if that were the case, this is still too strange by half. A pack of new recruits get their hands on a key, while the rest of the crew is dispatched elsewhere. Well, that's, You say you've come to learn more about us, do you? Well then, I'll give you a valuable lesson in how we treat suspicious curs. The ruse has failed. We have but one course of action now. We need to take them out before the other soldiers return. Two birds with one stone. Let's go!
I'll handle your insolence.
Alright, let's go.
Come at me.
I'll not say it again. Military discipline is absolute. I've no sympathy for the kind of insolent devil who disobey a superior officer.
Ha! Right he is. Now brace yourself, you amateur. I'll show you how to handle a real fight.
We have to take both of them at the same time? We'd better take them out fast.
3 turns still. Okay,
I'll wipe
Christ.
you out.
This is nothing.
Not great.
Nice dodge.
Okay, that's nice.
Got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
I'll use what I must.
Oh, we know one of them is weak to poison shot.
Assassin.
Okay, that's handy.
No weakness.
Come forth, royal soul.
I know you're weak to lightning, so let's go.
I'll take much more. No holding.
This will attack both, right? Yeah, sure will. Let's go. Oh, you love to see it. The good news is we've actually got quite a lot of their weaknesses. So we're kind of in a good state right now.
Are you prepared? Hack and slash.
Well, one of you will be down in theory. Oh, maybe not.
Power of heroes.
Yep, one's down. Okay, great.
Now that's
Oh, beautiful. You are screwed, my dude.
Rancor.
Oh, I didn't do nearly as much as I hoped it would.
lightning.
I'll take much more. In the name of justice.
Why
Let's try
not?
this.
It's a weakness.
Let justice prevail.
This isn't how I imagined this.
Pierce through them.
Oh, beautiful attack. Well, that went well.
My dream. Count Louis trusted us to handle things in his absence. How could we fail him like this?
That went very well.
Okay. Not bad at all.
I think this should go up, given that it is the lowest.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
We got both of them out. Getting trounced by recruits has got to be grounds for dishonorable discharge around here, so I doubt they'll tell anyone. I shall retrieve the key. It would be on Cabio.
Yes.
I already got it. Our work here is done. Quite the relief. A route of infiltration has finally been secured.
Got it.
While we've got the chance, you might as well go as far as we're able. I think we've earned a look around Louis's private quarters.
All right.
You have to make sure this is the right key. Let's head to Louis's quarters. Yeah, this dungeon was very quick. Did not take long at all. I may as well do the other door whilst we're here.
All right.
It's open! Now we can get into Louis's private quarters.
No.
Wait, guards incoming. We've been noticed. We must take cover. Oh, it's them.
Sam.
Fidelia wouldn't send me here for no reason. There's no one in sight. What the hell was that random request for backup? Yeah, can't be too careful. Stay sharp until the mechanists have finished up maintenance.
Yes.
Understood. I'll have security tightened.
I'm leaving.
Let's nose around the other areas too, just in case. Look lively. Right behind you, sir.
Whew.
I think they're gone. At least we didn't get caught.
However,
They could tell something was amiss. We requested increased security too. It's fine. We secured a path to Luis's quarters. Now all we have to do is wait until the day of the soiree.
That's true.
Right, no need to push ourselves too far right now. Let's quit this place. And there we go. That was actually really easy. I'm surprised it went as well as it did. Oh, no, Roxas.
No, then.
Well, our infiltration route is secured. Suppose we owe our thanks to Gallica this time.
Indeed.
Wow, that took 45 minutes. Like, I was expecting it to be like 4 hours! Indeed, having detailed information about the runner's interior beforehand made it much easier to explore. Thinking back on it, you agreed to that solo infiltration with barely a moment's hesitation. That's admirable nerve. Well, I suppose I had to make myself useful eventually.
Sure.
If I'm honest, though, I know I complain a lot and I'm not always at my bravest, but I'm always prepared to do my best. There's no point in focusing on what you can't fix. I can still help in my own way. Smallest tasks they'll need doing, and I'm perfect for them.
I got this.
You got that, Lorcan? You can trust me with anything you need, okay? Ah, that's rank 4. Cool.
We'll keep going forward.
Excellent.
We won't hesitate.
Ah, handy. Okay, that's good.
Even so,
Still, soiree is the main event. We've no idea what awaits us, so we mustn't let our guard down.
Yep.
Right, until we get the formula, let's stay on our toes. Or wings, if you've got them.
Time marches on.
So we still got 3 days. Oh, that's good. That means we've got days to do stuff. That's nice. That is nice.
All right.
We just need to wait for the soiree. Okay. I mean, the soiree is going to be a big deal. That's going to be a pretty lengthy set of cutscenes, I suspect. Spend time until the soiree, yeah.
Well then.
Do whatever we want. Who's available? Barden, okay. Interesting. Stroll, Hulkenberg, Barden. Well,
All right then.
here's the
All
thing.
right then. Where to?
Let's go.
I do want to see Barden, but I want to see if the what the deal is with
All right then.
the weather here is, because if the weather is not the sandstorm, I will do the
are we
hunt
departing?
quest. It's fine. All right, we'll go there then.
I think we have a favor to do there.
Yeah, let's go then. We'll do this first.
There is much to.
It's your call.
Yeah, we'll make it by tonight. So let's go.
Let's be off.
Fantastic news. I really didn't expect to clear out
They head
the runner in one day as well. Like, I was so sure that it would take up like at least 2 or 3 days, because it said that we had to get info on 4 different people. We needed to secure a route, and so I thought it was going to be massive. And like, I don't know. I just expected it to be a lot bigger, but it's cool that it wasn't. Let's see. Is there anything I haven't made yet? No. There's only 4 more things to make, so that's exciting. I want to quickly look at my items. Would be further down, I guess. Yeah, so we got a lot of these mask experiments. An ingredient in mask experiments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9. I've got 9 of the arcanas. What do these do? Like, so intriguing.
All right then.
I have not a clue so far. You know what I might do? I might actually do cleaning on the one place I haven't done.
Come on.
Storage room.
Got it.
Haven't cleaned the storage room before. Let's do that. There's dust everywhere. It feels like we're breathing in a cloud of instead of air. We might as well clean it up. There might be something here. There might not, but there might be. Still dust piled in the corners. I guess the magic igniter didn't produce enough suction. I'll just clean the undersides of the shelves and all the other nooks and crannies by hand.
Okay. Hey.
Right, what have we got? Tail bait! Ended up taking a while, but we did it! Max HP has increased, baby! A lot better than before. Hell
The
yeah.
party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the gauntlet runner stops gently.
Giving it some thought?
Let's stop, why not? I don't think it takes up my time stopping. It can't hurt to see if I can buy some like food stuff.
Okay then.
Okay, what has the shop got? Medicinal herbs, macro pills, can't buy any. Okay, I'll get 10 of these. I'll get a couple of these, why not? I've got money. Prevent stuff, don't really care about these to be fair. As I'm here, I may as well. It costs absolutely. Yeah, that's the 69. Yeah, nice. It's only 2 grand. Like, why not? And I'm gonna sell these for 62. Lol.
All right.
Yeah. Let's continue our trip.
Hey.
Yeah, let's head to the runner. Okay, cool. I'm glad that it let me stop and it didn't waste time. That's
How
good.
many weary travelers,
Clever game.
merchants, and treasure hunters have fallen prey to it. Behind its innocuous-looking entrance, untold monsters lie in wait, impatient for their next meal.
I suspect this won't be too big a cave, and I also suspect that I will wipe out everything in one hit, with the exception of whatever bosses at the end, because this is long overdue.
All right.
This is the Valmo's nest. At first glance it looks like your average cave. Most of the miners have run off, it seems. Guess it's all on us from here.
Understood?
Mining for ore and gemstones is the town's principal industry. If nothing else, we have to clear these monsters out so that people can maintain their livelihoods. Yes, and the town's taverns and shops depend on miners' patronage as well. To leave this situation alone would be to see the town's economy slow to a halt.
Finish it, quick!
Okay, we'll wreck these worms then. No, you know what? We'll eradicate them, and the little larvae too. What's gone into him? Is he not a tad overexcited for this task?
Oh.
I think the mere mention of Valmo sent his mind back to the dinner table. Come on, let's press on. Alright, let's go. Oh, is there a relic here?
So hey.
Ah, okay. I'm glad I came here. Let's go. Music here is also awesome.
Hey.
Yeah, this place is different. I like it.
Hey,
Oh, it's you.
Right there.
Yeah, nice work.
Oh. It's these things. It's basically sandworms, but smaller versions.
That should come in handy.
Interesting. And yes, as I predicted, I do wipe them out in one hit. Because of course I do. Though it's supposed to come here ages ago. Professor Toothy is up there, which is good to see, I guess. Yeah, my fellow travelers, are you all prepared to deal with with paralysis? Gang of Floss unleash a dangerous numbing pollen attack. Before you get hit and lose the feeling in your body, I'd recommend you burn the things with fire. They're not so fond of that. Noted.
If it's useful, I say grab it. We
I
got
see the enemy. All right. How's that?
Oh, I'm so glad they die easily. Those enemies are annoying as hell. Yeah, this is interesting. It's easy to get lost here. I can see how I would get... Yeah, I can see me getting lost at some point. Is there anything else in here as I was looking? Well, there's something through here. I can't do it yet, so okay. We're going to assume for now no.
There they are.
great time. Keep it.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the fact that enemies here are actually not that strong. Stairs or just
Right there.
or up here, whatever's up here. It's Professor Toothy.
Hey, you there! Are you making sure to find higher rank enemies?
Talking Tooth again.
Any more good advice, Toothy? If you find higher rank enemies, you get lots of experience as a reward, and you get a super buff. But weak enemies aren't worth the trouble. You get barely get any experience, and you'll stay wimpy and wobbly.
Yeah, we know. There's something through here. It's just the way around. Wait, no it isn't. No, this is different. Oh, this is how you... Oh, I like this colour of this chest. Oh, is this the relic you're sensing coming from the chest? It's the screwed up mineral. There it is. Okay, that's good.
Okay, so
You know what? It could be the relic Neurus was talking about. Let's show it to Neurus anyway.
Cool. That's great. That's really good. Very happy about that. But there is still more to do here. Lots more.
Right there. Charging in. Push through. There they are.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Hello, chest.
We found good find.
Onyx, nice. That will sell for something. I was gonna say, anything we find that's like
that should come in handy.
Uh,
Look at it.
like any item, whatever, like they're not gonna be that powerful because this is an older area. You can still sell for something, but yeah, they're not like worth it per se. Where are we? Okay. I know where we are. So I think the only place I haven't been is up the stairs. Or down the stairs, whatever. The stairs. Okay, stuff up there. Okay, there's a dead end. Lovely. I do like dead ends.
Hail.
Yeah.
Just take it. You can always toss it later.
I see the enemy. There they are.
Your health is getting low. Careful.
Forward.
That's one job done.
That'll do. Yeah, this area is so nice and peaceful in comparison to what we've done recently.
I see the enemy. Charging in.
Yeah, we've had some rough areas for sure.
I'm right here. Charging in.
That's one job done.
Excellent. Okay, there's still 2 areas to go.
Right there.
We are spotted.
Time for some close.
I knew I could count on you.
Excellent.
Looks like it could be useful.
And up here, we have not been here before. You're new.
How did this happen?
Have you come to take on the Valmo? Then you best turn around, right around. I'm warning you for your own good. I tried challenging them with my comrades, but weapons didn't do much. And no matter how many we crushed, they cold moreover. Apparently their entire affinities would just have no effect. What type of magic would? Fire, probably.
There they are.
We are spotted.
Forward. How's that?
You can always toss it later.
Great find. Keep it. Amazing. Great moves back there.
I feel like there's a bunch of places I've not been to, so I may need to backtrack.
Nice.
Look at that.
What's mace? That actually would have been very good if I got it earlier in the game. It would have been very powerful. I can't tell if I want to go down there. I don't think I do. But the onyxes and stuff are very welcome. Oh, we found the boss. Okay.
Watch out.
Alright, well, let's go. I will re-explore things when we're done here, I guess.
What?
Huh? Looks like they've found my word just here, but...
Hello. Aha, they were waiting underfoot. Let's finish them now before we're really in for it.
we'd better devise a plan of attack. They look quite sturdy to me.
Well then, it's a good thing we didn't leave this to the miners and their pickaxes.
Time's up for careful inspection. Look alive, everyone!
Alright, let's go. What are we up against? I mean, I know what they are, but...
They're pretty tough.
Okay, they have rare items, so let's steal from them! Give me your stuff.
I'll be taking that.
Damascus helm. Okay.
Let's stay calm.
I'm assuming they'll both hold the same thing? Probably? Maybe? I mean, we've got a Mega though, right? Oh, okay. It said this wouldn't do much, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, I wouldn't say it did nothing. So, you know.
I'll run you through.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Sure, let's steal from you, why not?
Sorry.
Yeah, I got another Damascus helm. And let's go Megado. Oh baby, it's so good. And let's do this because why not? Yeah, is this game? Probably. Yes, yes it is. That went very well. I mean, to be fair, I knew it would. Interesting that it's only saying... Oh, wait, no. It's like, it's only saying I got one Damascus helm. No, it isn't. I also got a Damascus helm. I got 3. I understand. Oops, I guess. Are they even good? I don't know.
Phew, we took it down. Now we just need to report it.
Hail.
Lorcan, 'tis the Alpha Rockworm, A Rockworm Vermo indeed. Outside of the part you now hold, its whole body is tough enough to repel even blades.
The power creation Martyra must have undergone quite the preparation.
Hey.
Could you not remind me of that, please?
What?
Valmo cuisine. Utterly foul to even imagine. And you all really had the pleasure, have you? Correct. With one slight amendment. The only one finding any pleasure in it was Hulkenberg.
Now then.
Well, we have accomplished our mission. I want to explore more. There's loads more to do here.
Yes.
Yeah, no, there's so much we can do here. We ain't finished. Well, this room has nothing, but so yeah, the Damascus helm. I'm curious to see. Okay, you can't have it. You can. Damascus helm. Yeah, it's not that great, and we do indeed have 3 of them. Yep. Okay. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be that good, but I was just curious to see what it was like. And yeah, sure enough, there it is. There's the answer you seek. Okay, so how would I get over there? From a place. I don't know where said place is, but a place nevertheless.
This is bad. No one's listening.
This is not bad. The enemies here are piss easy. I don't need to do anything.
Can't find a use for that.
Draw steel.
Oh, hello.
Time for some close combat. Forward. Time for some close
Come on. Are you bastard? Absolute
See the
bastard.
enemy. Push through.
Oh my god. I took out a Chimera. I just hit a Chimera to death. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy. I can't tell if I've been there or not. I'm gonna go this way. I can't believe I one-shot a Chimera. Like, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous power. Oh my gosh. There's an item here. Somewhere. There it is.
All right.
Our risk pays off.
Turquoise, nice. Consider selling it. I shall. So, where do I want to go then?
How's that?
I've been everywhere here.
Impressive as
I'm
ever.
gonna go back down the stairs, I think. Yes, let's do that. I was sort of hoping the red enemy would show up again. Alas, did not. I'm gonna go down here and see what happens. I knew there would be enemies like this, but where are we? We've been that way. I've not been this way. Ah, gold lethal, lovely.
Come on! How's that? Come on!
Right, there are 2 chests here, so let's take them.
We found something. That's lovely.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of gems that I'm going to be selling. That's nice. We can jump down if we wish. I don't really wish to right now.
Let's push
Bye.
through.
Fine. Keep it.
Nice.
Let's take it and move on.
Nice. Good item. Okay, is that everything here? I don't know. No, I didn't go this way, did I? I did not go this way. Oh, well, here's just a chest. Cool.
We found something.
Here's excellent. Lovely stuff. Right, this is how you get this, I guess.
Your trading has paid off.
Is that everything here? Maybe. It looks like it. There is a tiny corner over here that might have something. I don't think it will, but I may as well have a look. Oh no, it did. I'm glad I checked. I was gonna say, like, it's like a tiny bit of fog there.
All right. Incredible.
Fantastic. That was absolutely worth checking. I'm really glad I trusted my instincts there. Now, how do I get out of here? That's a good question. I'm unsure. I need to go somewhere.
No. Looks like they found us.
I think this way led to that door that I opened, didn't it? Yes, I believe it did. So I will do this. And yes, okay. And this led to... was it here? No, right. Yes, because this led to the beginning to my right. Yeah, here we go. Cool. Okay, good stuff. Well, that's that. Wasn't that long, because we came here really late, but totally worth it. Regret nothing.
Hey.
Yeah, let's return to town.
Okay then. Right?
Good stuff. We can sell a bunch of items, make a lot of money. We'll make money just by selling, just by like claiming the completed quest as well, which is good. So, yeah, that's nice. Happy with that. And we got what, 2 days?
Marches on, and the age of a new king
2-3 days to hang out with people, I guess. So yeah, because I presume 13th is the actual day, right? So yeah. So who's available to hang out? We've got you two. Barden. I'd like to speak with Barden. Because Barden, upgrading friends is obviously very helpful. But I think it'll be helpful to upgrade you as well.
I am gladdened. Brilliant.
Look here. We've rebuilt the town's defensive barriers. Not just here either, but all of the entrances to town. Plus, we doubled the guard and deployed them throughout town. Nobody wanting to do us harm will be getting in now.
Now then.
And now I can focus on other things. The far more insidious threat plaguing the town. Like the people who oppose you? Something like that. And they're fairly powerful. I'm sorry to say. And one of them has a following. Well, getting rid of them can be a bit of a toughie.
This is...
What the hell are you doing to this town, Barden?
Huh?
So, Gastro, what business brings you here? Don't play the fool, Barden. Explain this special taxes plan of yours. Oh, well, that plan was right necessary to build the barrier you see before you.
Seriously?
Spending the people's money so carelessly. We have no need for such defenses. Do you honestly believe Martira will be attacked?
What now?
Well, not to be prepared for anything. Do you not agree? Besides, weren't you the one doling out funding from donations to the town's leading figures? Surely you had cause?
What?
Where did you hear that?
In other words...
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds, and that's why these barriers were finished ahead of schedule. In truth, I'm grateful to you, Sir Gastro.
What did you say?
You mock me, but you'll regret making an enemy of me. Out of my way! How dare you push a wee laddie? Here, you're right there. There, you're not hurt. Now head on home. The scary armor is talking. Well, no. Wait, don't be frightened. He ran away. I really does scary a fellow. He's just fallen victim to Gastro's sneaky little machinations. Got to keep my guard up.
But then...
And I must prove to Gastro that no injustice will be happening on my watch. I'm seeing you in a whole new light, Barden.
Alright.
Well, I'd rather not have to resort to such methods. But I tell you, I shudder to even think about what that man being governor.
The truth is...
I mean, I'll confess he was a clergyman. I thought would do well in the position. Because I thought him a splendid fellow at first. But in truth, he's a scoundrel who only wants to control the town. Honestly, thinking on it all, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. First Lady Joanna and now Gastro. I got some naivete in me. And it seems to just invite tragedy.
If so, then.
If I want to fix this, I can't show any more mercy. Which is why I've got to spy on Gastro.
Nicely done.
Right? A little snoop is how I managed to get a hold of that bribe while it was being discussed.
I suppose.
We need a place to place safety above all else. Can't have folks like Gastro just prowling that. You know, it's for your sake too that I'm cleaning up the town.
You hear me?
Don't you see I wanted to unite the people under your banner? That requires removing certain obstacles.
Really amazing.
Thank you. It's really reassuring.
Yeah?
That's very reassuring. I'm glad you appreciate it. I'll direct more of my efforts to it then. And I won't feel truly fit to be governor until I repay your favour and preserve the peace. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate you.
It's not enough.
Whose defense when the whole party's in the back row. Interesting. Occasionally as one day ends and another begins, Barden will send a parcel. Okay. What does that mean exactly?
So long.
Well, no time like the present. I have to take my leave of you for today. My apologies. Yeah, what do you mean care package?
Right.
Hey, the guard keeps looking over here.
Yeah.
I know. I can't even relax in my own home anymore. I thought if we left things to Barden, we'd finally have some peace and quiet. Interesting. So is anyone available at night? Oh, Heismay definitely is, but someone else might be. Hello. Oh, of course, Neurus, right, duh. Well, Heismay, Neurus, Alonso, oh Jesus, oh no. Okay, let me look at all of them and what they give me and when. Okay, so I can get the sniper, that's helpful. Yeah, the only good thing for him is rank 7, really, which I don't really care about too much. Alonso's currently rank 3, rank 4 will give me discounts on magic shops. Oh, actually, that's really good. That might be a good idea to do that now. And you will give me... I should do them because Neurus and Heismay I can do on the runner. Unless there's a specific... Well, certainly Neurus. Heismay maybe not, depending on whatever the circumstance behind his link is. But Brigida definitely. What do you... Yeah, that's handy. Improves the exchange rate. Yeah. Okay, let's do Brigida. I'll do Alonso tomorrow. Oh? An Elden Kid? You're one of Lady Brigida's contacts then? I am. I've been assigned to stand guard here. She told me not to let anyone but an Elden Kid through. And you're Elden, sure as anything. No reason to turn you away, so come on in, I suppose. I didn't expect you to show up. You hear the cries?
Everyone!
The anti-Igniter terrorists' hideout has been burnt to the ground. Local village a front for criminal fiends. Torched thanks to renowned Igniter merchant Lady Brigida's I didn't know how to pronounce her name. Those fearmongers cried of the dangers of magic igniters and planned to raid our royal capital Grand Trad once its people were unarmed. However, they have been brought to justice through the overwhelming power of magic igniters. 3 cheers to Lady Brigida! 3 cheers for magic igniters! There you have it. But they're lying. In my word versus the voice of the country, even then, you'd believe in me? I didn't do anything. But the people I met then at the village, they're dead now.
Those people.
They were no anti-Igniter group. It was the Sanctus Church, or rather those who perform its dirty work. They want the world to see that Igniters are the only defense they have against the violence around them, and so they set a village ablaze to prove their point. By taking my dog, they made me a tool in their scheme, making it look like the work of an anti-Igniter group. They knew I would set out to slaughter those responsible. Even though you stopped me before anything happened, someone else raised the village and named me responsible. In short, this is a warning. From here on, they'll ask nothing less than total, unquestioning obedience. And what do you plan to do? Killing some churchmen won't change anything. Not when the whole institution's rotten. This world is a horrific place, defined by inequality and intolerance. And the ones who shaped it are the wealthy few who sit atop it. In other words, the church.
In those days,
I had friends of my own when I was a child of poverty. Even through all the sludge and mire, we survived together, broke bread together. They all died slow. Starvation or torture took them. The Sanctus Church wheedles the strong and takes from the weak, their wealth and their lives. I remember holding their cold bodies in my arms. That's when I decided. From then on, I'd be the one doing the taking. If the weak always die, if they'll lose everything, then I'd become strong. I'd be on the side that takes. I wouldn't let anyone steal what I had. I swore it. I threw away my heart, threw away my hope, and now I've clawed my way here, made myself an underling of the same church that killed my friends. And still, even once you climb out of hell, there's only another circle of it waiting for you. It never ends. How far must I fight them? How much must I take from them to ensure they can no longer tear things from my grasp? It'll be your head next, so I'll be the church's slave. I'll be whatever they need me to be.
it'll be fine.
They can't hurt me. I can protect myself, so you don't have to.
Shut up!
Oh man. For what you must have been through. How can you live a life like that and still believe in light? In this world? Why won't you let me give up? Fun. Depression times. Good stuff. I'm here for the exchange rate. Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Awaken, when you think of this world you want to create, what do you imagine there?
Right.
Hope. Sounds a country too bright for me. I wish I could have a heart like yours. Strong and beautiful. Oh man, I love the social links in this game. It's so good. Oh man. Okay, so Mag has upgraded as much as it can do. That's what I've waited for. Totally worth it. Absolutely, unquestionably worth it.
Have a look.
Oh, Barden sent me a package. He said he would. Oh, that's really good. Okay, I'm pretty sure the Magma Potion is 50 MP. That's real nice. That is real nice. Alright, thank you, game. Appreciate you. So last day of free time. So you got Straw and Hulkenberg, and that's it. Okay. I guess I should get Hulkenberg to 4. Guess let me look at what their stuff are. And to finish 4, Magma Knight. And am I right in thinking? Yes. Yeah. Ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. I should probably upgrade Hulkenberg. I think a Hulkenberg's better.
I'm just... Are you free?
Alright, let's hang out.
Speaking of,
But I recall our practice swords were broken. Should we go and buy new ones at the capital's weapon shop? It would be a simple thing to teleport there, yes? This would be cool. I'm glad we found some sturdier sparring swords. Hopefully they shall win me some measure of redemption for the other day,
Listen!
On the authority of the Knight's Order, your crime shall be repaid with death! That voice. Is that Rodolphe? You remember he's my former comrade that we met before? I do. Do it.
wait.
Halt! Well, if it isn't Hulkenberg, I'll ask you not to interrupt my duties. This is your duty? What Knight Commander presides over executions?
Speak no more.
It is only right. Those who would do this nation harm shall be punished.
So then...
What exactly has he done? Treason. This fool, a petty officer of the military police, slandered the honor of the Royal Knights. Honor? What honor? The Royal Knights of today are honorless! You've forgotten any oath to the throne. Now you're just dogs barking on command! You insolent. Bring me a whip! Hanging is not enough. You cannot be serious. This insolence is why you would have him killed? This, after all the trifling sinners you sent to the gallows. Righteous fury rings false from a hypocrite's mouth. Now die, dishonorer! Writhe like the maggot you are.
Heed my words.
Treason's only reward is death. Therein lies atonement, whether for the knights or the people. They could kill me for any reason they liked. Yeah, they sure could.
Rodolphe.
This is beyond outrageous. You've authorized nothing less than public butchery. Maintaining the capital's order is the knight's duty. It is only natural that we punish those who spread lies. Have you sold your soul to the Sanctists? Were you blinded by the prospects you'd win by their coronation? It hardly matters who takes the throne, so long as the Royal Knights still stand to flank it. This, you see, is the role of one who has risen to the post of Knight Commander. One's burdens are different from those of the freewheeling and frivolous like yourself.
You cur.
You infinite cowards! I don't know why infinite. Adding infinite to coward is such a good insult. I don't know why, though. You poison toad. Is this the shape of your so-called loyalty? Bold words. One would almost think you and your friends seek the hangman's noose yourselves. Try if that's what you want.
What?
Look. No, if something happened to you... I see your whelp hasn't learned to hold his tongue. Pity stays my hand today, but there will not be a next time, Hulkenberg.
Tis wrong.
Power is not a tool to torment and kill the innocent. It is meant to guide the weak and vulnerable, that each and every one of us might live together in a better country.
Apologies.
Nor can I apologize. I forced you into my troubles again.
Listen.
He's the one in the wrong here. All the same, I'm glad you were here with me. Who knows what would have happened if had I been alone. Somewhere in my heart I'd expected he might still understand me. I would count such blind faith among my weaknesses. Should it ever be me who strays from the path of virtue, I only ask that you remind me of my purpose, under any circumstance. Can I entrust this to you? Absolutely.
You have given me such strength. The truth is,
I am partly to blame for Rodin's brutality. No. The day has already left me exhausted. We'll speak more of this some other time, away from prying ears. Fair enough. Have I seen him before? We'll see. I don't know who it was. Yeah, so hi, it's May. You're like, yeah, Alonso, let's go. Oh, he's gonna be in a rough state. Do I have the voice to voice this? And by that I mean my throat is like very dry. Oh, wait, Oh, I'm glad that I'm level 3. Level 3 brings me joy. Well, if anyone was going to pest me, I'm glad it's you.
Sorry.
Yeah, let's hang out. Let's go.
Thank you.
I did some more digging on the landowner who burned down my village. When I thought I'd hit the bottom, found more behind him that they hadn't unearthed before. In the end, he's nothing more than a pawn for someone else. I thought I had the upper hand, shadowing him and those he associates with. They've been looking into me as well. They untangled the web of lies that is cuculus and struck first. What a fool I've been. My village, my mother, they're all gone. I've lost everything. Be strong. I just wanted to save my hometown. His taxes were extortion, and he siphoned the village's trade profits away from himself. My once peaceful village was trampled by poverty and the ills that accompany it. He caused only torment for them, so I struck back. I thought I could fix things for them, that my mother would be happy. But I got too caught up with my heroics and underestimated him. He couldn't have burned down the village on his own. Even if the village was rid of the landowner, someone else is backing him. An even more powerful enemy who'd be left unscathed. I endangered everyone's lives because I didn't realize that. It was my mother. My own mother who paid the price. Died, they said. In all my waking hours, in all my dreams, I hear the villagers demanding my death. I only began this endeavor to free them, to give them their joy back. So if my death is what will give them that now, I have to.
No!
Was it your mother's wish for you to die? My mother's. Mother wanted me to live. But what's the point in living when all I have are my sins? Why? Why do you not blame me? I take no pleasure in kicking someone when they're down. You're willing to stay by my side even though I've been a fool? I wonder if there's anything I can still do. I don't think there is. But just because you believe in me, I think I can go on living. Just a little longer. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's rough.
This is what you and Mother wanted, right?
I've not the slightest clue what to do next. I'm not a good person. Not like how my mother was. And I don't have some special power like you do. Like you do. You were right. It would have been rather hasty of me to end my life here and now. Thank you, Lorcan. I finally realised that as long as I have you, the world is mine to fool. Do visit again. I'll set the stage. I have some fun tricks in store for you. Oh dear.
Good night.
Interesting. Scary. But
Time
interesting.
marches on, and the age of a new king.
Alright, here we go. Something big's about to happen. Let's see what.
At last.
Right, everyone. The soiree will be held tonight at the feast hall. Louise is staying at. Let's go over our roles one more time.
Got it?
First, we all greet Louise together. Let him know we showed up. Excepting Gallica, of course. She stays hidden so he only sees one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, the captain and Gallica slip out with all speed and head for Louise's gauntlet runner. Heismay, Hulkenberg and I keep tabs on Louise and buy whatever time we can. Understood. We have one objective. Take the curse formula from Louise's Skyrunner.
All right.
All hangs upon this mission. His Highness, the Prince, and the very kingdom itself are at stake. I know I'm acting like I'm calling the shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Once you're in, if you run into any guards, it'll be on you to take them out quick. We can't have them raising the alarm.
Things will be fine.
You're really the only one who has a chance alone against Louise's best. Sorry to put all this on your shoulders, but we believe in you.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do my best. Let's watch ourselves out there. All of us. Okay, we move at nightfall. Can I hang out during the day? Probably not. No, of course not. Don't be silly. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have an ally by the middle of this little excavation, whatever.
They carry themselves
Well,
with more poise than Martira's
I think I know who's going to be joining us next.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Louise. Those brothers, all that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Louis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is!
I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you for inviting us.
Please, enjoy yourselves. As new comrades in arms, I expect you to. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex.
4 of them here are going to be like, they beat the shit out of me.
Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that Sanctorus forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
If my sword will be of use, you have it.
It's your life on the line now, boy.
Don't go losing it too quick now.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Thing is, yeah, you're going to
Hey,
be
new
following
boy.
us.
Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would
I
it?
thought Gladell was going to be after us.
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You want to say that again?
Beautiful. See ya. That is excellent. Well done. 23. Oh, look, really high on the ranks. Okay. This is very exciting. Alright, let's go.
All right.
We made it. So far, everything's going according to plan. Security's nice and light. We were smart to do this on the night of the soiree. The lift to Lewis's quarters is over there.
Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot it was automatic.
Hold on. There are guards in front of the lift. Oh, of course they're watching this door. I don't think they're looking this way, though. Let's see if we can sneak a peek. What's going on? We can't afford to get slowed down. We don't have a choice. We'll have to look for a way around.
Hey, come here a moment. Wait, what are you doing? You heard that alert this morning, huh? Just making sure the extra security measures are in working order. What's wrong with you? Something got you worked up? Alright. The bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? Cabio's on duty, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? Well, I heard someone saw Lady Juna enter the bridge. Wait, you don't mean they're alone in there? What do you think's going on? Alright, that's handy.
That's great. This is our chance.
I reckon Juna's up here.
Oh no, the key's not working. This is the one that worked before. Maybe they changed the lock somehow? They were just talking about some extra security measures.
Oh, God.
This isn't good. What do we do? We don't have much time.
To the bridge. Quickly.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Might I have a moment, please?
Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential.
Referring to me.
Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel. I am not one to stand idly by as history is ruled. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Strong.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to?
He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
At this rate, the guards will come back. If we miss this opportunity, we won't get another.
What?
Wait, what? Oh no. We are flying. That can't be good. Why are we flying? Hey, what's going on? There wasn't a takeoff schedule for tonight! Takeoff? Wait a second. You mean the runner is taking off? Why is this happening now? That wasn't the part of the plan. Gaining speed. What's our course? Hang on. This is bad. We gotta change the flight path. Ram straight into that sphere of water. The whole area is thick with distortion from the magma. If we get too close, the whole damn craft will tip. What do we do? This commotion's gonna have this place full of panicking guards. If we stay put, they'll find us. Come on, follow me. Let's retreat to the deck for now. Interesting. Why has this happened? Surely you take her from the deck, right? So, oh wait, not the deck, sorry, the bridge. Surely we go to the bridge, find out who's taken off, stop them, or...
What was that? The floor suddenly tilted. Whoa!
Oh my god. Okay.
What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magma crystal. Maybe this is it.
Could we theoretically get into Luis's quarters from like a window? Oh my god, or not? Just okay. This is mental. This is not what I was expecting.
That helped a lot.
What just happened? We're safe now, but how? Are we still... Are we standing on the outside of the Charidris?
No.
Wow. I knew this was a big vessel, but this thing looks like it goes on for ages. Failure is not an option, I have to think. What do we do? This isn't good. What do we do now?
Huh?
Wait, are you serious? Luis's quarters are all the way at the end of the runner. Far end of the... Actually, you've got a point. That key ended up being useless, so sneaking in from the outside might be our best bet. You've got a plan, don't you? Somewhere to get from here to Luis's room?
Did you?
Wait, you're just gonna cut straight across the hull? I mean, if anyone could do it, it's you, but you sure you want to risk it?
Hmm?
If you're serious, then get ready. We ride together, we die together. Luis's quarters are straight ahead, all the way at the end. If you're careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing sections by using them as scaffolds.
Here we go.
Okay, this is kind of awesome. Automatically jump between scaffolds. However, if you jump when there isn't a scaffold in front, you'll fall.
Gangway!
Okay, this is very silly. Well, super dead.
This isn't happening.
Where's this gonna put me?
Okay.
I was gonna say, just here.
Gangway!
I didn't mean to go.
I knew it.
I see. I understand what we're doing here. Turning is very awkward.
No.
Like, I was holding pure right and it would not go right. This feels very, very awkward, but I understand what we need to do.
Here we go.
Okay, at least it doesn't insta-kill you. Sort of. I also didn't fully know what it meant by scaffolds, but I do now, so...
Sweet.
Okay, again, that was super jank, but whatever.
Yeah.
Am
Am I dead? No, not really. This is weird. I can't see.
Look at that.
Okay, I was gonna say, I can't see where things are. Yeah, okay. That was jank, but it was kind of cool.
All right.
We actually made it. We got to Luis's quarters. Phew, I thought we were gonna die there, but you can be so reckless.
This is no good.
I think we're moving away from the crystal. The runner's going back to normal. If we don't get inside quick, we're dead.
Yeah, we should go in.
Oh, it's starting to tilt again. We have to jump through the door. Hurry, we're
We're okay.
Just in time. If we stayed out there like that, we would have plummeted. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side. So, here we are.
And yet...
The room is really beautiful. It really is beautiful, huh? Maybe it's got some special spells so nothing falls when it's turbulent.
Let's hurry.
Anyway, the formula we're looking for is somewhere in here. Let's hurry and find it.
Like, finds a drawer with a bunch of special items. Like, this is mine now, thank you.
Magic book, magic book. Ah, another magic book. Some of these texts are pretty dense. It's like a little research library in here. Maybe the curse formula is hidden somewhere, like, I don't know, Snatch Matter, False Panel or something? No, wishful thinking. Let's look somewhere else. No formula yet. Definitely knows something about spells, though. The heck is it? We just have to keep looking. Such beautiful flowers, but I've seen them somewhere before.
Look.
Are these are royal flowers. The ones Louis scattered at the royal funeral. Keeping them in his room like this. It's like he's displaying a trophy. Wonder if that ego of his will fit inside of a crown. Makes me sick just thinking about it. Let's find the formula quick. We have to save the prince.
Oh, there's a secret door that we can't open.
This?
Looks like a storage closet, but it's pretty shut tight. Let's revisit this later.
Books on books about magic. Yeah, not this.
It's a map marked with different routes.
Looks like it shows the Oceania area. Yeah, so it's where we're going for the tournament, I think. Or maybe not.
Check this out.
It's a mark on one of these islands off the shore. Weird. Never even heard of this place. Is Luis interested in this island for some reason? Wonder why.
Maybe he's from there. What the art collection he's got here?
Incredible.
It's enough just walking around in the runner. This painting really helps put into perspective just how impressive this vessel is. They say it was originally developed by the state army and Luis claimed it for his own. To him it's a symbol of power, no doubt about that. I don't think he hid the formula behind one of these paintings, do you? Nah, still the place is immaculate. Not a dust mote in sight. What is it? Find something? Hold up! Is that...
Oh.
Look!
It's the same novel that you have!
It is.
Why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
That's impossible.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box. Yes, magic formulas! Which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
Hello.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for something.
Not even bothering to hide it.
Hmm? Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there?
You're that fairy from before. Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender. I'm really losing my touch. So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
Hey, get away from him!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
I don't plan on ratting you out.
I do love a smart man. So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runt I might have figured for a rat, but even my lord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do? I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
So...
Who are you? What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
Deal. Okay, cool.
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
She's got daggers, so she can fight.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades. Let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public. This hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
All hail Lord Luis! We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the Gauntlet Runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Del! Look! The Caradrius is airborne!
What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. Do you know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help. Think the rat nipped him too? Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del!
We've landed.
No good.
Okay, let's go. Oh, this is great. Good luck to us, I guess. Oh, yeah, trip's been turbulent, but so maybe the luck broke along the way. And that'd be why Gladell was able to get in here too. Okay, this is bad. All set? I'm telling what might happen in a situation like this. This is gonna be good. I'm very excited for this.
Was that?
Oh, it's Gina. I think she's on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not gonna ignore the stress call. Alright, to the deck then.
Go! I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Oh no. Okay, that's kind of awesome. Not great, but awesome.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command?
That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Gladell, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Resant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me, no one else! And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector!
She is going to be fun to talk to.
Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Okay.
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
Interesting. It won't let me do anything, just to be clear.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Not right now, the game refuses.
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
Transformation time.
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right. I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Juana's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
What? It worked?
Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well. O lodestar, who wanders in sorrow. O thou anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my song.
Her hair is incredible, my word.
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
Damn.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
Yes, let's go! What power do you have?
See? So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really? Especially for me. That's just as well. You can lend me your strength, too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now,
I'm looking forward to learning more about you.
You're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands! A duel, then. You can die together.
Masked dance. Masks! Oh! Along with its own skills, the Masked Dancer archetype can equip different masks to use additional skills. The Seeker mask is currently equipped to obtain new masters. Right! Okay, because I've got so many masks. Fascinating. Fascinating. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay, so medium wind damage. I like defense. Attack. Okay. I don't know what you're weak to specifically. Let's try this, I guess. Sure, why not? Yeah, it didn't do much. Do you know what we'll do a lot? Megado! Get to get both of you with a lot, and it's fun.
With me now, Hector!
Defense throws, whatever. Rend honestly isn't that bad.
This is just what I need.
What's Cyclo like? Ah, your weakness. Lovely stuff. Hey, let's do this again. Boom. Hey, let's do it again. Oh, and hey, let's do Megado again. It was fun the last couple times. Your little pet's nearly gone.
Stay strong, Hector.
Oh, well done. Is that the best you got? That's the best you've got. Well, 1, it's down. 2, let's see what you're really made of.
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all!
I'll show you raging fire.
Nice. Oh, fair play.
I won't hold back.
I don't know what you're actually weak to, but let's give Light a whirl. Yeah, I'll do it. Bye. Good game. You're out. Well, that was fun. So yeah, she's got a lot of power.
Help me.
She's got a lot of... I wonder if that means she can't actually use any other archetype. She's exclusively just this. But this is really powerful in its own right. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Got another mask, which is cool.
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
That is very cool. Yeah, let's go strength or not. That is super fun. Again, very excited to see what she can do.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book!
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Why?
Oh.
Happening? No. I'm...
Oh dear.
King.
You are extremely dead.
I can't breathe. Why?
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
What the hell?
Dead? You lot kill him.
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
She's good.
Yes, that was a close one.
Totally. Close call.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just... Suppose that means the rat was Glodell?
Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Why? Ah, yes. Much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
You.
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
He doesn't trust us.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
Hi. Don't kill me. Well then.
So Glodell was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Glodell overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold
Wait,
on.
bang
Glodell
on.
was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy would have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Glodell.
Okay, so does that mean we can never be hurt by anyone? Like, what does that mean exactly?
One wonders what you stopped Glodell from doing. What was he after there?
Who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
He doesn't believe us.
Oh, and with Glodell out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
Okay.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Glodell was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him? All right.
Whew. I am 20th. I'm on the rock, baby. It's pretty good.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential. so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods. So we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were
his lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer? You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I'd put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
Sure, fine by me.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Okay. Cool.
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
Oh, so Gallica's rank 5 now. So I guess we're kinda over halfway, judging from this. Given that she's like story-related ranks.
Welcome aboard, Juna.
Surprised that Juna didn't become a social link.
Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Did we actually bring it?
Know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed.
More might be able to.
Actually, Grius's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we could travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off. Right. All yours.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Tuna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand. Oh, hell.
If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around.
Oh, that's great.
Wait, Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
We'll just have to trust her.
You're right. And if it's misplaced, we'll just have to be ready.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Let's hurry.
Alright, let's go. Yeah, the church is not far away, so let's go.
Let's go.
None of it's inside this church. Let's go! Been there so many times. It's crazy with all this time.
Sorry, putting some elixirs away. Be with you.
Oh, it's you. I see.
Hello, how can I help you? Juna!
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brilhaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on!
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then, surely, the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rilla.
Ah, but I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. Oh, I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Well, we shall see.
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you look so gloomy.
Sort of.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the King's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
So, become king. That means we are king. The King's seal is gone. Then we take him down, right? That's the plan? It's the only logical thing we got left at this point.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
If we take Juna in public, we might attract crowds. We can't risk Louise catching on for the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow.
So how long do we have until the next thing's announced? Because I'd like to just relax and chill and
what
stuff.
have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though, and got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence, when they told me I was to be demoted.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts, and when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Fair enough. You can change your add members to your party from the party option in the main menu. Note reserve members gain less experience at the end of battle. Yes.
Let's just rest in the runner today. Our plans didn't pan out, but we should just concentrate on getting our strength back for now.
Yeah, I can't hang out with anyone. Big sads. Okay, I need to know. Are there... Oh! There are more recipes. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. I thought when we got new party members, new recipes were going to show up. Because, like, these recipes, theoretically, you can't have a cutscene with, like, party members you don't know. I guess, like, realistically, you couldn't get the koi or the monster bone. But, like, if you somehow did get them, magically, you can't do the cutscene with them because they're not on board. So, it stands to reason that makes sense. That's what I thought was going to happen. Is there a new book? Oh, okay. Fair enough. So since we're in town... Oh, we're here. Wait. Do you want us to just sleep? Oh, I guess so. Can I not do anything? I kind of like to do something. Anything. I definitely want to speak to you. Because I want to know about her abilities. Yes, your ally's awakening has revealed a new archetype called the Masked Dancer. Holds a power both unique and interesting. I prepared a new special experiment to enhance its potential to the highest level. Now then. Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared for you. If you'd like to listen, by all means. Yes, I would. Special experiments menu has been unlocked in the Academia. Use special experiments to create items that certain archetypes utilize during battle. You can get the materials necessary for special experiments from enemies in battle.
I've been waiting.
Teach me.
Care to know?
Yeah, special experiments.
Right here.
Most notable for its ability to change its powers using various masks. These masks are sources of the archetype's heroic power. They can be equipped freely to change one's skills and even one's elemental resistances. That said, to create these masks requires a ritual I call a special experiment, and you'll need to gather the requisite aid.
Right.
Okay. That is colourless white masks that I shall imbue with shades of power. The majority of them you will acquire in battle or within lab use. I'm excited by the prospect of not only creating them, but laying eyes on them for the first time. Okay.
What would you care to know?
Interesting. Well, let's have a look. So I've got this one already. This is the film that you do want me to make anyway. I want to make something else because I want to make sure I have something new. So, adds resistance to wind and a weakness to fire. Resistance to fire, weakness to wind. Interesting. Well, let's see what we can make. For science! From the special experiment. Hell yeah, I did. This is your persona scene. Okay. Interesting. It's very interesting indeed. Oh, something about that was different. That was pink for some reason. Why was that different? I don't know. Well, I got to make 4 of them, so that's fun. So...
What now?
So yeah, that's this. Let's see. Masked Revelry. Okay. So... How does... How? How does this work? What are we doing here? Equipment maybe? So if I go to her... Can I change the mask? Like... Ah, the accessory. I see. So... But what does this do? Does that mean your stuff is totally different now? No. Your abilities are the same. It just changes your resistances. Okay. I don't have any fans, unfortunately. So that's the best you got for now. This is... No, I can't give you... I can give you this. Yes, I can give you that, that's great. Let's see. What do I want to give you here? What's the best thing to give you? Jersey free. Oh, that's not bad. That's quite good. Let's give you that. Heismay. Yes, no, actually, I'm fine with that. So your accessory can be. Still could be anything. It doesn't have to be this. So, interesting. What's your standard resistances? Like, what's the deal? Details. Like, Archetype. You block ice, you... okay. So... Interesting. Okay. Yeah, eventually. Master Dancer and Faker. Oh, that's expensive. Need you at rank 6 as well. What's that? It's interesting. Is that a physical attack? Yes, it is. Okay, so that is quite powerful. That's very powerful. Interesting. Okay, but I would need the Faker done as well, which I have. But you need at least rank 10, which is quite easy to get you to rank 10, to be fair. We got many items for that. Interesting. Who's... So even when out of the party, you will still get some experience. Just not as much. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Can you tell me what these do beforehand? Resistance to ice, weakness to pierce. Resistances to ice and wind, weakness to pierce. And to resist fire, slash. Okay. I wonder if any of them have no weaknesses. Just trying to look and see. Just as long as weaknesses to strike dark, that's terrible. Resistance to dark, weakness to electric. Resistance to dark, weakness to electric. Resistance to pierce, weakness to strike. Resistance to pierce, weakness to strike. Weakness to fire and light, no resistances. Okay. Interesting indeed. Okay. I don't know if I can see the benefit of using those personally. I understand the concept behind it, but I don't think they're worth it. Times of yore there lived heroes who were renowned for their splendor and beautiful masquerade. Their souls together form the power of the masked dancer. Among them, the elite who wears masks to draw their own power, finding new selves within themselves. I dubbed the Persona Master. The masked dancer archetype is one and yet multiple. It brings out the possibilities within itself and can respond to any situation. But obtaining its wide variety of powers comes at great effort and cost. They are only as strong as their collection of masks. Let no masked dancer forget this truth. I guess the masks are helpful because if you know something is going to be prolific in a certain ability, you can block it outright if you have it, which is obviously very, very powerful. I'm not going to do that yet, as it doesn't seem to matter to me, but collecting a collection will be very, very effective, I think, in the long run. I'm going to... Oh, never mind. I won't do that. I was like, I'm going to do this. No, I'm not. I don't think there's much I can do then. I think the game really just wants me to rest. Yeah, it does seem like it. So, fine. But okay, this is good. Time to get some sleep.
Good night.
Very interesting indeed. Very, very interesting. Oh, we're getting to do some reading. Nice.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission. You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
It's been a while since we've read the book.
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. How inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
time marches on.
Not a social link yet? Alright. If you say so. If you say so. Gotta be at some point. Here we go.
Prepare to hear the race's next.
Let's go. What are we doing?
Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed.
I'm one of them.
All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctipex and the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido. Furthermore,
in the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young elder.
Right. Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man. Where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladel or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? A disgrace to the Rusum, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina.
Katharina's in the race though. Great.
That girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse.
That's quite nice.
I
I thought it wasn't going to be, so that's very nice. It's not just rich white dudes. Yay!
And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne. First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice. To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
A sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject Sanctism.
Do we technically have a relic? Probably not good enough, but we do technically have one already.
Believing them gifts from their eldritch gods, but their rituals are unstable and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights, in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
Got a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection
of course
the
he will.
pagan relics.
So, no matter what, he wins.
Will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament for the throne begin!
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
Oh, so it's their relics. I didn't realise.
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people.
Of course.
Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Looks like our first job's come in. These men have me running all over.
I hate to break it to you, but if you join us, you're going to be doing a lot more than what he's asked.
Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival? Good on ya!
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What do you mean, a finale?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders.
That's
Your
interesting.
task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saint's Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight. May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
Okay. So, back at the inn. So far, the only thing we know for sure is that it's called the Dracodius.
All right.
Was that how we pronounced it? I don't remember. I guess we've got no choice but to go somewhere else and try and gather more information. Let's go. So we don't have like a deadline or anything, which I guess is good. Where is it we're going anyway? We're going somewhere. One of these will tell us, or not.
Well met, eh? Wonderful.
Search for clues. So I guess I just need to speak to people. Someone will give me info, I guess. Maybe.
So foolish, it arouses great...
Thank you. Thank you for referring to me as filth. Appreciate you. Yeah, I suppose, any so we'll probably know if there's anyone around here.
What am I gonna do, eh?
Keyword being if.
Grand, innit?
But if they are around, that'll be helpful.
Well met, eh? Wonderful.
I was just trying to check and see if there was any like golden beetles, because I should probably go around and look. Should probably look around the world and see if I can find any golden beetles that I may not have collected, because I guarantee there's at least some.
What am I gonna do? Eh?
Be surprised if there weren't. But yeah, it's interesting.
You are.
Then.
Find a crowd. Yeah, okay. Checking a tavern. Yeah, I was thinking the tavern might have something. But yeah, fair enough.
I'm just
Hey, I beg your pardon, but
Sorry. Well, yeah, we've upset you. Cool. Do you know anything? A large mouse gun, yeah. Taking a boat to the islands. Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Merchant's Bazaar, excellent.
hey, listen.
We have a clue. Thank you, game. That's good. Oh, hello. You're right here. Yeah, do you have anything?
You see.
Well, a chief. Wearing a mask, carrying a staff, both passed down for generations. Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
What am I gonna do?
Merchant's Bazaar, let's go.
How's it going? You got it.
Alright, thank you very much. Okay, this is cool. kind of like Persona 4. Persona 4 did stuff like this. Okay, it's not you. They're over here somewhere. Actually, I'm going to speak to you because you will probably give me rewards. Consider the King's Rock. It's got me on it. Give me my mag.
Besides,
It's alright. It's not a huge amount. Not as much as I thought I was going to get, at least. How much has this changed? Because, yeah, I get more mag now. That is quite the difference. Okay, that is quite the difference indeed. I'm surprised and delighted. Anyway, there you are.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him, and damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
They've really crossed the line.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Dracodios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where Sanctism has not taken root.
Good.
I'm not out to abolish Sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider.
We've beaten a dragon before.
It's time I stopped.
I mean, we didn't defeat it, but we scared it
I need
off.
to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Thank you for your advice. Good to know.
Sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me.
Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves.
Flight.
Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
Either flight or you're going to create a boat. One of the two. Or make it a boat.
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladell mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
Interesting.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
Interesting. That changes things quite a bit. You changed that quick?
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his run all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot? You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh,
Cool.
right. Eurus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Kinda, but we'll make it work.
We're running short on beds.
Oh, that is true.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
Yeah.
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage.
Oh, this is gonna change a lot of stuff. Okay.
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They probably
They're big on sailing.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladell incident.
To be fair, not my fault.
Her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Okay. Can I do stuff beforehand? No. I guess not. Alright, well. I guess if I'm gonna do this before, and let me see if there's any bounty that I can complete or accept. There might be something new. You never know.
Welcome.
Let's not.
Oh, okay, we can't. Fair enough then. Never mind. I won't do that. That's absolutely fine. I never did work out what to do with the guy who's clearly got a secret store. Which is fine, I suppose. I just want to sell stuff. I don't know why. I just feel like it. Oh, that's right. I have a discount in stores now. That's quite nice. Is that any good? Perhaps. 15 grand, lovely. Yeah, so things are just generally... Oh, actually, you have a new fan. No attacks inflict charge. That's interesting. I'm not going to buy that yet, because I have a suspicion what's going to happen is we're going to go to the next area and there's just going to be a store of something better. She's also not in our party yet. I'm tempted to make her part of the party. I don't know who I'd get rid of, though. Maybe Hulkenberg? But I don't know. Alright, so...
Ready to depart?
I think maybe I should end it here for now. Because this might be a big segment. I don't know if like there'll be a stopping point. Oh, I haven't saved in 2.5 hours. And yeah, I've been streaming for 3 hours. It's beyond 10 at night. I say I've been streaming for over 3 hours. I've been streaming over 7 hours a day. It's been a lot. We've done a lot. But yeah, like this is clearly going to lead to something. So tomorrow, I'll be back and I will begin the next leg of our journey, whatever that entails. So that's pretty exciting. I'll see you there.